And then back to heart center with your hands. And then look down. So look first, and then start to reach for the floor. So you're going to reach, reach, reach until your hands touch. Now when your hands touch the floor, that's when you bend your knee. And so if you can't get to the floor, then your posture is just to keep reaching. Here. And then sit down, just on your heel. Left hand up, right hand up. And then your spine will lengthen. There you go. The next one is Gardanasana, eagle pose. Inhale your arms up. Right arm under the left arm. So cross it around and twist. So you guys might need a little bit of help getting your range. You see, you guys are. Big stretch from the lower rib cage all the way down, and really enjoy the stretch. You know, you start tension and stress in the body. You're releasing all that trapped energy, all the hard work, all the working out, all the tension that gets stored in your body. You're letting go of it right now. This is great. All right, you left hand, the right hand down, and the left arm up. Good. And take yourself to your favorite memory, your happiest moment.
Man, this is Danny Boy on steroids. I'm trying to get out the room. Way harder than Danny Boy.
Overall experience over here at the camp at the Deeper Precision Retreat over in Arizona, man, it's been awesome. Getting with the guys, learning different ideas, different techniques, working on our skill level, pushing each other to the limit, and making sure everybody's grinding and getting something out of each and every day that we out there on the field, out there in the weight room, or even in the film room. So it's been a blast just doing those things, and just to implement those things to the field is crazy, because you get to sit there and think about what one of your guys said. It could be just an instant one-word phrase that he said to be like, oh, I can do this, you know. So just having these type of guys around you and just having more knowledge towards the game, because everybody have their different mindset how they attack the game, and it helps very, very much so, as in just being with one another. So when I go to the field, it's 10 times slower and 10 times easier to just react and just be more instinctive than to be thinking. So when I go to this retreat, or when I train with RC and the guys, it just makes it very easy to just be able to play ball.
Oh man, being around these guys, man, it makes this, you know, this trip even more fun. You know what I'm saying? All of us could have obviously went separate places and probably trained one-on-one with somebody, you know, getting up in the morning to where it's dreadful, to where you don't, you know, you waking up every morning not really wanting to be out there, because you know I'm out here by myself, you know, and stuff like that. But getting out here with these guys, man, all these different personalities, and just being around these guys every day is you know, it's fun, man. This really what it's all about. You know, football is the ultimate team sport. You know, it takes 11 guys to be a successful team, and it takes these whole group of guys to have a successful DB retreat. And I think that's what we have. You know, we have a group of guys that's very selfless. All these guys are very selfless, man. Landon did probably the most. That, you know, Landon was the big brother out here. You know, he did so much for us out here. Took care of us, looked after us, man. Him, Shays, you know, the older statesmen, you know, they kind of really took us under their wing and just made sure we wouldn't get in trouble, made sure we wasn't doing too much out here, you know, and ultimately making sure that we got our work in. And that's really what it is. And all of us like to compete. You know, I want to have better drills than Trey. You know, Trey wants to have better drills than Mike. Mike wants to have better drills than CJ. And I think that plays a part, because at the end of the day, we all going to have to split up and go our separate ways, you know, after this retreat is over. And I think just being around these guys and competing for 12 days, you know, 14 days, you know, all of us going to go back with it on our mind. You know, all of us going to feel like we outworked everybody in our position room when we get back to, you know, our respective teams. And I think that just being around these guys, it just helps it all the more better, man. It makes everything, you know, worthwhile. You know, all that heartache we was doing out there this week with Mo, running with Mo, all that hard lifting we was doing with RC in the weight room, you know, just doing it together and doing it as a team, as a family, as a brotherhood, man, it just makes it better, man. I wouldn't trade these guys for nothing, man. I would love to come do this again anytime. Anytime RC called me to come train and be around with these guys again, man, I'm here.